How's it going? Hunter here from Outdoor Grinds, and today on the gear breakdown, we're going to be talking about the film gear that I use and some of the other team members use to film our hunts. This video is going to encompass the easiest way that we found to get into filming your own setup, as well as the gear that we're going to be using this year to film so that you guys can start filming your own hunts as well. I'm going to start first with the easiest way to get into filming. And it's something that we all carry every single time that we go out in the woods anyway. And I used it last year actually to film all of my hunts, minus some very early season hunts. And that's an iPhone. I just used my phone on 4K 60 frames per second. It filmed everything great for bow hunting. Rifle hunting, it may not be the best for any of those longer distance shots, but for bow hunting, it'll get you in. And obviously most of us all have iPhones or Android phones nowadays that are capable of taking very high quality video so that you guys can start filming very easily, and it's super affordable that way. The next option that I would recommend is a GoPro of some type. I use a GoPro Hero Session 5. This will be my second angle camera for this year, and it'll be mounted to the tree with this. I got this off of Amazon. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it was $10. It just screws into the tree. You screw this into it, screw the GoPro on the top, and it pivots on two different points so that you can get that angle that you want and that you like. And I can control it off of my phone using the GoPro app. My main camera for this year is going to be a Sony AX33. I picked this up off of Facebook Marketplace a few months ago for a couple $100. Very affordable for me to be able to get into. They do retail for quite a bit more than that. However, it is a very nice camera. Has a shotgun mount on the top, which I do plan on getting a nice microphone for the top of the camera. However, for now this will work. It has a LED display on the side and a very nice lens up here on the front. I've used some stealth strip on it to kind of break it up just a little bit while it's up there in the tree. Now for the piece of equipment that I think is arguably the most important piece of equipment in your kit. However, it's one of the hardest ones to come by where you actually get one that's really good for your money. And that's going to be the camera arm. I use a 4th Arrow baton arm. Folds up really nicely. I can put it in my pack, or as I'm doing this year, just because of pack space, because of all the extra equipment that I'm carrying for filming, I've added on some 550 cord on each end that I can hang it on the outside of my pack with. This piece also folds down, and it simply attaches up to the tree using a ratchet strap around the tree. Ratchets down, holds it very secure. 4th Arrow makes a ton of different arms for all different applications, saddle hunting, really beefy arms for big heavy cameras, smaller arms. This one actually comes with a fluid head as well as a phone mount so that you guys can actually use your phone to film. Retails for about $150. Highly recommend it. This is the fluid head that it comes with. Fluid heads are super nice to have in the stand with you, and they are also really important to have. Fluid head's gonna make sure that you guys are able to pan, turn the camera in all the important directions so that you guys can make sure that you guys are picking up all of those great shots while you guys are out there in the woods. David uses a Muddy Outdoors camera arm. There's 3 different models, I believe, of the Muddies. There's the Outfitter, the Basic, and I don't remember what it's called, and another one that's just a little bit above that. And those arms are actually super affordable to get into. They're around $50 to $100 for those arms, and they work really well. David shot all of his video last year using that and a tripod. And then you also are able to just pick up a tripod, which I just mentioned as well. I use a Zigzag off of Amazon. It was like $20. David, I believe, has the same tripod. Everybody kind of has different tripods that we're all using. However, we all love using tripods for filming because it makes filming super easy, and you can carry them out there with you and they don't add a whole lot of weight to your pack. Some of our team also use cameras that they were able to purchase off of Amazon. They are 4K HD cameras, whatever you guys can find that's within your guys' budget. There's a ton of great options on there. You guys don't have to have these $2,000, $3,000 cameras to be able to film your guys' hunts, nor to produce them. David's camera, for example, was about $50 for him to be able to get into. The HD camera that I started with was about $30 for me to get into. And those are great budget options for you guys to get a camera and start filming. At the very least, if you're filming, you guys will be able to turn around and use that video to determine where your hit was, what happened. Maybe you have a clean miss and you don't know why you have a miss or whatever the case may be. I've used it a ton while I'm up in the tree, of being able to watch the video back again and again and try to see when I should start tracking that animal. Was my hit as good as what I thought it was? Was I a little bit back? Was I high? Was I low? And that has been super beneficial to us, of being able to determine when we should go looking for these animals and make sure that they're expiring quickly, ethically, and that we're not creating extra stress if the shot is not a great shot. And I think that that's paramount to what we do as hunters and outdoorsmen, is that we make sure that these animals are taken the best care of that we can. And I think that that starts with being able to know when we should be looking for our animals, so that we're not continuing to bump them over and over again. There is one last piece of equipment that I really want to talk to you guys about, and that's something that I think a lot of us overlook and a lot of people don't carry out in the woods with them, and that is a portable charger. I carry a MyCharge Adventure, got some 550 cord wrapped around it so I can hang it up in the tree. I carry out chargers for my camera, for my phone, as well as for my GoPros, so that anytime that any batteries get low, I'm able to hang this up, plug in a cord to it, plug it into the device, and be able to charge it while I'm sitting out there in the tree. This one will charge my phone about 4 times before I have to plug it in and charge it, so it's able to run my phone for a long time while I'm out there and up in the tree. I used this last year a ton while I was filming, to be able to make sure that I was able to present the best video with a fully charged phone, and it has been very important for me, and it's a piece of kit that I think a lot of us don't carry out in the woods, and I definitely think more of us should. So if you guys are planning on filming, I highly recommend picking up a portable charger of some type. Again, this is the MyCharge Adventure. You guys can find that pretty much anywhere. I was able to buy it here on the military installation in Virginia, and that's where I got it at. Thank you guys for tuning in to another gear breakdown here with Outdoor Grinds. As always, we're going to link all of the equipment that we talked about today down in the description below. We look forward to seeing you guys next time. Thank you, and we'll see you guys later.